Hey guys, Major Kid here, and today I want to introduce a new series to the channel, the designated Marksman Loadout. This series is going to focus around making the best DMR class setups in multiplayer and in Warzone. Before we start, we need to know what a DMR is and the role that it plays in Call of Duty. And for that, we need to look at the real-life counterpart within the military. A DMR is a high-precision battle rifle, like an AR, but unlike a traditional assault rifle, a DMR is kitted out for accuracy. All DMRs currently used in the world today are semi-automatic and are used by the designated marksman. This is the person within the infantry that satisfies the role of a sniper. But unlike a sniper, they belong to a squad, filling in the long-distance gap the traditional infantry weapon can. To quote Lance Corporal Matthew Jeggings, a designated marksman role is to accurately engage multiple threats rapidly at a distance far greater than any regular rifleman can engage. Now that's all neat information about how does this translate to Call of Duty. Let me break it down for you. The DMRs have more recoil and make you less accurate than a bolt-action sniper. But you can fire faster than a sniper, but not faster than an assault rifle. Lower ammo capacity than an LMG, SMG, and assault rifle, and worse handling than an SMG. So what's the point? Simple. Accuracy and difficulty is a high risk and high reward weapon with an immense skill gap. With an SMG, AR, or LMG, you have 3 steps to secure the kill. 1. ADS. 2. Target acquisition. 3. Pull and hold the trigger. With a shotgun, you have 2. Aim in the general direction of the target and pull the trigger. With a sniper, also has 3 steps. Aim down sight, acquire the target, and pull the trigger. But with a DMR, you have 5. ADS, acquire the target, pull the trigger, readjust your aim, and then pull the trigger again. But why put yourself at a disadvantage? More steps in the exact same amount of time, with a weapon that does not dominate in any area. So again, why use them? Simple. Because if you're good enough, you can beat everyone at their game. A jack of no trades and a master of all. I personally wanted to wait until the SPP rounds were fixed before I came out with this guide. But enough talk. Let's get into the loadout. As always, this is my opinion, and it's entirely subjective. But unless you've been doing this, since Black Ops 2, I recommend you to sit down and shut the fuck up, Bobby. There are 3 things that I look for in a DMR, and that is reliability, accuracy, and speed. First, we're going to take a look at the base stats for this weapon, starting off with the killing potential. The AS VAL with the SPP rounds is capped at 500 rounds per minute, which is the same as the FAL, and its damage profile is higher than the FAL and equal to the AMAX with the M67 rounds. The AS VAL does 57, 52, 42 to the upper torso, and to the lower torso is going to be 52, 49, and 38. When we combine that damage profile with a fire rate, we get the fastest killing DMR in the entire game at just 120 milliseconds. But it's not all good in the neighborhood. Those numbers don't mean shit if you don't got the range. Looking at that range now, you get a 2-shot kill to anywhere in the torso at 25 meters. Then it drops off to a 2-shot kill up to 45 meters as long as you're hitting the upper torso. One thing I do want you to keep in your mind is that semi-automatics allow for a huge room of error. You don't always get that perfect upper torso shot. Missing just a single shot will take that beautiful 120 millisecond time to kill down to 240. If you miss another shot, you're at 360. Miss another shot, you're at 480. You get the point, don't miss your shots. So we're going to fix that with a 200mm OSA barrel. The OSA barrel is going to increase our damage range by 25%, as well as our bullet velocity, with only one con, and that is that it's going to slow us down by 2 frames. Our new ranges will be 30 meters to the lower torso, and up to 55 for the upper torso. Now, you would be hard-pressed to find a practical line of sight in a 6v6 map longer than 55. But remember that this barrel is to help out the lower torso range, not the upper. Now, we're going to look at accuracy. Without any attachments, the AS VAL is pretty unpredictable. So we're going to add recoil control. First attachment is going to be the Blk Swell Up Barrel. This is going to give us recoil control, aiming stability, and walking stability, and it will add 1 frame to our ADS, and a 15% reduction to our strafing speed. This is traditionally bad, but not in a DMR. The less you're able to move while strafing, the tighter you are when hitting your enemy. But It does come with a caveat, and that is you're an easier target to hit. So now it all depends on how accurate you are and how fast you can pull that trigger. The next attachment we're going to add is going to be the operator foregrip. Pretty sure I don't have to explain this one, but for those who don't know, the reason why nobody uses the operator foregrip is because the operator foregrip does not help with the total magnitude of your recoil. Instead, it recenters your gun faster. Before we talk about the last thing that I look for in a DMR, we need to know where we stand as long as speed goes. The base AS VAL aims on sight at 250 milliseconds. The OSA barrel added 2 frames and the Blk Swell Up stock added 1 frame. The operator foregrip added another frame, so now we're 4 frames slower. But the SPP rounds that we need to make this a DMR takes away 2 frames. So to wrap it all up, stipple grip tape. Take out 1 extra frame and get 1 less frame when we sprint out speed. To sum it up, we have a better range than the regular AS VAL. We have more stopping power with the SPP rounds, more accurate with the operator foregrip and the Swell Up stock. We're 1 frame faster on our sprint out time and 1 frame slower on our ADS compared to the AS VAL. As Thanos would say, balance, just like all things in life should be. Now, this class is designed for most maps, but if we want to be competitive in close range map, such as Shoot House, Shipment, and Rust, something's gotta give. We're gonna do a simple take here. We're gonna take off the OSA barrel, which is gonna make us 2 frames faster, and then we're gonna add a tac laser, making us 2 frames faster. That's going to be your setup for those close range engagements. Our new ADS speed will be 202 milliseconds versus the 266 from the previous class setup. But what about Warzone? Sadly, I don't recommend this class for Warzone. Most of your engagements are going to be at a longer distance than 50 meters, and the muzzle velocity on this weapon is absolutely horrible. The AS VAL also has 10 rounds, and that's not enough for squad-based modes. I would only recommend it if you're using it as a secondary or as a primary in solo modes. Well, if you enjoyed this episode of the DMR Loadout series and want me to cover another weapon, leave your recommendation down in the comment section. As of right now, I'm currently working on the best setup for the Type 63, just in time for that crossplay beta. So hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on to get notified when that beta goes live. If you have any questions, hit me up on Twitch, link down in the description below. As always, a like rating is always appreciated. And Major Cade, out.